Hi, my little angels. Come in, come in, come in, come in, come in. I'm so happy that you guys came by today for a visit. Please have a seat, have a seat. We have lots and lots of seats. I have all five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hammocks set up. 3 over here, 2 over here. And you know the deal. 3 of you comfortably. Or if you're friendly, though. I almost forgot the deal. The rocking chair's right across from me, and not one but two of you will fit there. I have meditation cushions laid out all over, and I have the hardback chair set up in a semicircle for you. Of course, everyone, please help yourselves. Now, I do have some chilled beverages and some hot beverages. My hot beverage today is iced, though. I have my lovely Christmas tree mug that I love, along with my Christmas tree straw. In here is caramel coffee, but I have regular decaf and caramel. I have all of the lighteners and the sweeteners. I have gluten-free options, lactose-free options, sugar-free options, and vegan options. So please, everyone, help yourselves. I just felt like an iced one today, so I added some ice cubes. And mine has Splenda, don't judge me, and eggnog. And it's delicious. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I can't, I love eggnog. My body does not love eggnog. So I find putting a splash of it in my coffee, iced or hot, gives me that flavor. For chilled beverages, guys, help yourselves. I have put out a variety of juices, pops, sodas, whatever, waters, sparkling, flat, flavored, everything that you can think of. In my, may not be festive, but it's my favorite, water bottle. This is just really cold water with about this much diet cranberry juice. Actually, it's cran cherry. So everybody help yourselves today. Okay, and I see we have some new little angels. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Come on in. Don't be shy. It's okay. Have a seat. Be comfortable. Please give it a share, a like, a hype. If you silently watch, that's okay. I'm happy you're here. The gift of your company is more than enough. But if you're comfortable commenting, please do. We love the comments on this channel. I love knowing what you're thinking and feeling, your ideas, your suggestions, your questions. It all matters to me. And when we interact like that, because I see you all interact with each other too. When we interact, we connect. When we connect, we take this great big world and go and make it smaller. And that's a really good thing, you guys. It's a very good thing. And please hit that subscribe button below. I'd really appreciate it. And hello to all my returning little angels. I am so happy that you're here today. Please, I can't thank you enough for the comments, the hyping, the liking, the sharing, the support, the love. It matters to me. You all matter to me. So today's video is kind of a ramble. I'm just going to speak softly, maybe a little bit of whispering. We'll see how it goes. But I got out a few of my favorite Christmas pieces, and I thought I would share some Christmas memories with you, tell a few stories, and if you wait till the end of this video, I'm attaching a smaller video it's only 1.5 minutes, but it's a Christmas prank that I played on Uncle Angel, Baby Angel, and I. It didn't quite go as planned, but I wanted to include you all in it, so I'm going to add it at the end of this video. So the last 1.5 minutes will be that video. So one of the first things I like to have is my Advent wreath, which is, let's see if I can get it right here. Okay. And I thought just for this video we could light 2 of the candles. I love Advent. I absolutely love Advent. And we're going to light the 2 candles, and then I'm going to tell you about a new thing that we have for Christmas. So, okay. So the first candle is the candle of hope. The second candle is the candle of peace. And next week we'll light the pink candle, which is the candle of joy. Now I'm just going to put that there so it's not on anything flammable. And yeah, so I just realized I don't have with me what I want to show you. So give me one moment, okay? And I'm going to go get it, all right? Just give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. So when we were at Mass last Sunday, when it was the first Sunday of Advent, our priest had a statue at the front. We're Catholic. And I had never seen one before. And he referred to Mother Mary as the Mother of Advent, which be honest guys, I'm 58, I had never heard that before. But it was a statue of her pregnant, the Madonna with child. And it just appealed to me. I don't know why. So I looked around for one. I looked at a few shops, religious shops, and didn't find it. But I did find it on Amazon. And I did take it in to be blessed. But here we go. I just don't want to set anything on fire. But we forget that during Advent, Mary was pregnant, you know. She was so strong, she carried God. That's how I always look at it. And you know, the prayer, the Hail Mary, is in 2 parts, right? The first part is what the angel Gabriel said to her. The second part, where it starts Holy Mary, is what her cousin Elizabeth said to her when she went to visit. So I thought that was so beautiful, and I just had to get one, so I did. So that's one of my favorite things. So I'm just going to blow these out, because otherwise, guys, I'm going to set myself on fire. We all know that. Oh yeah, I wish you the hope of the season. I wish your fondest hope comes true. And I wish you peace. I wish you peace in your heart, peace with your family, peace with your friends, peace with yourself. Take those. Okay, so I have a bunch of ornaments and little statuary to show you. And I also have a couple stories. But before we begin, would anyone like some chocolate? I have some Ghirardelli. Is it Ghirardelli or Ghirardelli? I don't know. Peppermint bark. Now, I blame Ladesha ASMR for this. She got me hooked on it last year. And I'll be honest, this is like my 3rd bar this year. So if anyone would like a piece, I have some all over. Pass them around, help yourselves. Okay. And then along with some snackies that we all have, I was at a Christmas fair this weekend, and there were homemade snacks there. And this one is a hot cocoa bomb, and it has the white chocolate and vanilla and marshmallows on the inside. Okay, so this one is just saying there's milk, eggs, and wheat and soy. So don't eat if you have allergies. I don't have allergies to those. But I can't wait to make this. I'm waiting for the right time. I think Christmas Eve, maybe. We'll see. So Christmas Eve has always been special to me. When we were growing up, we were always allowed one gift from under the tree. Not your choice, though. And we could open that, and then we would go to bed, and my father would always read "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" to us. And then, one by one, in the middle of the night, we'd get up, and we'd sneak down the stairs. And we always put out a cookie and some milk. And for some reason, they always had to be Oreos, which is funny because that was my dad's favorite too. And carrots for Rudolph too. And we would put those out too. But we would sneak down one by one and wake the others if there was something good under the tree. And it always seems so magical to me. They would leave the Christmas lights plugged in all night, so they knew we snuck down to look. And in the morning, we would wake everybody, and you had to go down the stairs, age order. So it was my mom, my dad, my oldest brother, me, and my younger sister, and my younger brother, who are twins, and any pets that we had at the time. And we would always do it. I know different families do it different ways, so we would do it like everybody got a gift and then you opened. Everybody got a gift and then you opened. But Uncle Angel, his family did, okay, this is all your gifts. We're all going to sit and watch you open yours, and then the next person, we're all going to sit and watch them. And they would take turns that way. I find that way a little uncomfortable, I'll be honest. But somebody asked me recently what was my favorite Christmas memory. And that one's easy. I mean, they've changed through the years, but the first one that I can really remember, my mom's heart was damaged. She had TB as a child, tuberculosis. And even though it's her lungs, her heart was damaged. And when she was 35, she had a heart attack. And, okay, so she was 35, I was 7, and my brother and sister were 4, and my oldest brother was 17. So she was in the hospital over Christmas. Back in those days, if you had a heart attack, you were in for so long. And while Mom was there, she made a craft, which I no longer have. It just literally disintegrated last year. But it was those little pill containers that the hospital brings you your medicine in, and she put bells in them. And then she had netting, and she tied the netting, and then she tied them all onto a velvet bow. And we always had that ornament. Always. Anyways, it didn't look like we were going to see her for Christmas. And in those days, the hospital had strict visitation age limits. So they said that she apparently, I found out later, told them she was coming home for Christmas, whether they let her out or not. So they said she could come home for 12 hours, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., but that she had to stay in bed. So my uncle came over to watch us. I think my brother was working, or he went with my dad to help maybe. And they had set up a twin bed in the living room where the Christmas tree was. So we were all up, but we're kids, we're up at 5, right? But on the bed were 3 Sesame Street dolls. There was Cookie Monster, there was Oscar the Grouch, and there was Grover. And one was for each of us. And for the life of me, I know my brother, you know what, I can't even say that. I don't know who got who. I really don't remember. But they were out and we were allowed to play with those until they got home, because we couldn't open the presents till Mom got there. And we just all took turns sitting on the bed with my mom, showing her our gifts, talking to her. It was just so nice. And we did a picnic for Christmas dinner, because she followed the rules. She stayed in the bed. I do remember being heartbroken when she had to go back to the hospital, but we all knew it was coming, so we knew not to make it harder on her. But that's probably one of the first big Christmas memories I have. Baby Angel's first Christmas was another one, because she would have been 11 months old. Exactly 11 months old. So she was just big enough to play with the wrapping and everything. And okay, let me show you a couple ornaments and then I'll tell you more stories. I'll tell you about oops, don't fall. Sorry guys, the camera tipped a little bit there. Now this is a Santa Claus, and it used to have a light right there. But this was on my mother-in-law's mantle growing up. It was then given to my husband, and it was on his mantle every year. So it comes out and goes on ours every single year. This year, he's at the Nativity. So that's one. Another special one that has a story attached to it is this little... When we got married, we wanted a castle. We wanted a castle. Cake. And the person that we paid for the cake and kept charging us extra, it was terrible. It was awful. She used ice cream cones, but not the pointy ones for the pillar. It was just for the turrets. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. But this was on our wedding cake. She had little angels everywhere because Uncle Angel called me Angel. So these were everywhere. So we put them on our Christmas tree. I think this is the only surviving one right now, but it's a special one too. And then this one, it is not Christmas until we have this one. We made 3 of these. One for my mom, one for his mom, and one for us. And that's Baby Angel. Oh, maybe it's not turned on.
Merry Christmas! I love you!
She was just little. But it's not Christmas for us until that's there. That one is a very, very special ornament for us. Okay, so another Baby Angel must have been her second Christmas, which would have made her almost 2. So in our basement, I had set up, and in those days we had so many people to buy for and so many places to send them to. So I had my clipboard. I had everything wrapped and labeled, and that was the first year. Instead of taping gift cards, I just used sticky labels. So I had a whole pile that was going to my nephews in Belleville and my brother and sister-in-law. We had my family. We had his family. We had my relatives in Barrie. We had our friends in Mississauga, our friends in Maple, our friends in Ajax. We had my grandparents in Windsor. So we had piles everywhere. And I said, check. And this little voice behind me would go, check. No, it didn't. She wasn't talking yet. So I kept looking back, and she'd be like, so we walked around. And at the end, I'm like, done. I'm finally done. And I turned around, and she had the biggest smile on her face because she thought she was helping me, and she handed me all of the gift labels. She took them all off. And do you think I could remember what everybody's was? Luckily, I'm an expert at unwrapping gifts because I'm a snooper. I'm a snooper. So, here's another one of my favorite ornaments. This is a Waterford rocking horse Christmas ornament. And I don't know who gave it to me. I had a potluck with my work here, and they all came. I was pregnant with Baby Angel, so I was off on bed rest. So, but I did manage to put on a potluck, and everyone's like, what can I bring? What can I bring? I said, you know what, just bring an ornament. Someone put this on my tree, and I don't know who it was, but it is one of my all-time favorites. In fact, I love it so much that I bought the big one. Now, I'd like to say I bought the big rocking horse when we were in Waterford in Ireland, but I didn't. I actually bought this from Etsy. But it is Waterford. There we go. There we go. And then this one, now this is Belle's, guys, so I won't ring them too loudly. But we had 2 cats before Bella and Candy, Ebony and Puck. And these are Puck's Bells because we ended up having to put them at the bottom because no matter where we put them on the tree, he wanted to play with them. So we put them near the bottom of the tree, and he would lay on his back and just bat at them. And in the middle of the night, it was annoying, but he gets so much pleasure out of it. And I'll tell you the truth, every once in a while, even though he's been gone for over 10 years now, every once in a while, at Christmas time, I hear those bells in the middle of the night. Now we have Bella, but still, I did hear them. Another thing that you guys might not know about me is that I love Russian nesting dolls. I love them so much. I don't have any, but I have these Christmas ones. And I have a keychain that I love from a good friend. So, these ones are Christmassy. It starts with a Christmas tree. We're doing it backwards, guys. So there's a wooden Christmas tree. And then there's a little penguin. A little penguin. There we go. Did you guys ever hear the story that Benedict Cumberbatch told on the Graham Norton show? He narrated an entire documentary on penguins. He can't say penguin. It's penwing. And he said he would have to keep catching himself, but throughout it, you can still hear him say penguin. Sometimes I thought that was very funny. And then this one is a Frosty. Frosty. And then, of course, the last one is the big man himself, Santa Claus. Now, there we go. And guys, speaking of the Clauses, this coming Wednesday, not this Wednesday, next Wednesday, the 17th, Mrs. Claus is taking over my channel again. She does this every year. But this year we're doing a Q&A. So on my community post is me telling you, leave your comments there if you have questions for Mrs. Claus. She'll answer anything. Okay, so this is an ornament that was on my mom's tree that I apparently made her in kindergarten. I'm not sure what I was thinking, but it's very sweet. So it goes on the tree as well. Another thing that I absolutely love is gingerbread houses and gingerbread people. I don't like the taste of gingerbread, I'm going to be honest. Ginger's not a huge flavor I enjoy. But for our wedding, one of my friends, her sister-in-law is an expert baker, has won contests with gingerbread. And she gave us the most beautiful decorated box, okay, filled with gingerbread. So apparently I don't like mass-produced gingerbread, but homemade soft gingerbread, chef's kiss. But I do love gingerbread houses. And I have this one that I think I picked up last year. Let me see. Oh, it does light up, but there we go. With these, I love these little lights. I'm not even sure. I want to say I got this at Bath and Body Works, but I'm not absolutely positive. But I do love it. I do have gingerbread house ornaments on our tree. I also have these little paraphernalias, old-fashioned gingerbread baking. I like to put these around the kitchen. A little gingerbread cottage. I just need another wee drink, okay? Santa fell down. And this one is fresh baked gingerbread. Fresh baked. I also love crafts. I adore making things at Christmas time. And I do have an ornament that I'm working on that I want to show you guys when it's finished. Plus, I saw a video today. I'm only halfway through it, but it's from Gentle Whispering ASMR Maria. She made the most beautiful snowflakes out of brown lunch bags, and they're ginormous, like huge. I cannot wait. I'm going to the dollar store tonight to get some paper bags so that I can try this because they're just so beautiful. One of the crafts I made a couple years ago were these knitted Santas. It's filled with cushions right now, but when I made them, they were gift bags. This is the smallest. I have a medium and then a great big one. I saw a picture of one, so I just kind of made it up and just made the pattern myself. It's not perfect, but you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. They don't have to be perfect, guys. And here's some more gingerbread. I'm worried about the camera right now, but okay, so far so good. These are amazing and they stand up. I have the gingerbread lady and the gingerbread man. No, I'm trying not to be inappropriate. I've been banned from the elf on the shelf because of the things I've made the elf do, so whatever. These were a lovely gift from my dear friend Ray Moon ASMR last year, and they have joined my all our stuffies that we refer to as. Sorry guys, I knew that was going to happen. So let's. Okay. There we go. Oh, come on. Come on. Sorry guys. Okay, hopefully that works. But one of my favorite movies is The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, the original cartoon with the Grinch. These are just filled with the beans and things. But my favorite character is not Cindy Lou Who. It is not the Grinch. It's Max. I mean, come on. The things that poor Max had to put up with. I adore Max. And then I have artwork, and I want to show you my 3 favorite Christmas artworks. This one was given to me and painted by Lindy at Southern Lady ASMR. Isn't it beautiful? It's just stunning. And it's just the most beautiful winter scene. And I visualize it at dusk, and I just want to be there. I love this so much. It's out all year though. I keep that in the studio all year. This one I picked up at I think I picked it up at a garage sale, to be honest. But it is a Thomas Kincaid, because I love Thomas Kincaid. And it's one of this cottage's lights. And the tree ornaments and the wreath are embossed. So it's another one I love. And then this one, a friend that I worked with, Marilyn, is another artist. And she painted me this beautiful poinsettia and gifted it to me. And I am so grateful. So I just thought you guys would enjoy a nice rambling video. And don't forget, stay tuned after I say goodbye, and it's only a minute and a half long, but it's a fun video to see. It'll give you a laugh and show you my crazy family. So as always, you guys, remember that I love you, I value you, I honor you, I pray for each and every one of you every day, and I'm so very glad that each and every one of you was born.
It's a tree! Stop! You should go look at it.
Why?
Because I don't know how she set it up.
Is Mom inside it?
I don't see why
No wonder Penny was jumping.
she wanted to scare you.
Push!
Free down! Okay, get me out! It's so cold.
I wondered why Candy was jumping at, because she doesn't usually.
I'm so mad! We didn't think of that!
Can you breathe?
Now I can't! Ah! What are you doing?
That's a tree, quick!
Undo it! Unzip
Here,
it!
here, I'll take the leash.
After she tried to kill me! She put the fan in backwards so it sucked all the air! And